Aunt Jemima buckwheats.
No buckwheats can equal that famous Aunt Jemima flavor.
And now, to make your meal extra special, here are my new quick and easy muffin mixes.
They're not coming? We can't eat the Chex Party Mix? All right, Chex Party Mix. It's so easy and so good.
I just put it in the oven, and by and by it was done.
No matter how old we get, we still crave the yummy snacks from our childhood. Back then, people loved quick and easy foods like canned goodies, frozen dinners, and tasty treats from fast food restaurants. Some iconic snacks from that time are still missed today. Think about the deliciousness of classic treats like Twinkies, Jell-O, TV dinners, and Cracker Jacks. These snacks brought joy to many and are still remembered fondly. We can't help but wish we could bring back these famous snacks from the 1950s to enjoy all over again. Join us as we explore the 20 famous snacks from the 1950s. We want back. Wax Lips candy is a fun and tasty treat that's not just for eating but also for playing. Made by the American Candy Company in the early 20th century, these lips have been a playful novelty for many years.
Hey, sir, try our Wax Lips. It's the candy of 1,000 uses.
Tootsie Roll Industries acquired them in 2004, and now they are known as Wacko Wax Lips. These cherry-flavored lips encourage play with your food fun, making them perfect for parties, holidays, or just goofing around with friends. The motto is play now, chew later, adding to the enjoyment. Originally popular in the late 1970s, especially during Halloween, Wax Lips have a unique and proprietary design. The patent for the original design was acquired by Concord Confections, limited in 2002, and later Tootsie Roll Industries. Along with the lips, there are other designs like wax fangs, black wax mustaches, and even horse teeth. These edible novelties have a rich history and continue to bring joy to people of all ages. As you indulge in the playful history of Wax Lips candy, consider the controversial past of candy cigarettes. How did these sugary imitations stir debate and spark bans? Candy cigarettes, introduced in the late 1950s, were sweet treats made from sugary materials like chalk, bubblegum, or chocolate. They were designed to look like real cigarettes, wrapped in paper and branded to resemble actual tobacco products.
They were thought to encourage impressionable children to smoke.
How dumb do they think we are?
Some even had powdered sugar inside, allowing kids to blow into them and create a sugar smoke effect. Despite their popularity among children wanting to mimic adults, candy cigarettes faced controversy. Critics argued that these sweets desensitized kids and could potentially lead them to smoke in the future. The candy's packaging often mimicked real cigarette brands, raising concerns about marketing to children. As a result, several countries banned the sale of candy cigarettes, although they continued to be produced and consumed in some places. The collaboration between tobacco companies and candy cigarette manufacturers further fueled the debate, ultimately contributing to the ban due to its controversial nature. Sipping soda from glass bottles, especially classic flavors like root beer and cola, brings a special charm that many fondly remember. The classic root beer, for instance, offers a smooth vanilla taste with hints of wintergreen and anise, creating a delightful experience for only $2.50. Not too long ago, glass bottles were the only option available. They were considered more hygienic, kept the drink fresher without altering its flavor, smell, or strength, and were visually more appealing than other alternatives of that time. The tradition of enjoying a cold, soft drink from a glass bottle is deeply ingrained in American culture. This cultural connection remains strong today, echoing the days of soda fountains and car hops. Interestingly, the United States still holds a significant share, over 25%, in the global soft drink market, showcasing the enduring popularity of this timeless beverage in a classic container. As we savor the nostalgic charm of sipping soda from glass bottles, the cultural connection to timeless beverages echoes. Yet, what sweet tales lie within the layers of moon pies? Moon pies are a beloved American treat enjoyed by people across the country for many years. These snacks consist of 2 round graham cookies with a fluffy marshmallow filling in the center, all coated in a tasty, flavored layer. The traditional moon pie is about 4 inches wide, while a smaller version, known as the mini moon pie, is about half the weight. For those who want even more indulgence, there's a double-decker version with an extra cookie and more marshmallows. These delightful treats come in 5 main flavors: chocolate, vanilla, banana, strawberry, and salted caramel.
And have a moon pie.
A little moon pie can change the world.
In 2020, the company introduced new varieties like the pumpkin spice double-decker moon pie and mini moon pies. With their delicious combination of marshmallow, graham cracker, and chocolatey coating, moon pies continues to be a sweet and nostalgic snack enjoyed by generations of Americans. Hostess Twinkies is a famous American snack cake known for its golden sponge cake with a creamy filling. Hostess brands originally made them and have been loved since the 1950s. While the Twinkies you find today are still popular, many people have a strong nostalgic attachment to the original recipe from the 50s. In 2012, during bankruptcy proceedings, Twinkie production came to a halt on November 15th. Fans were left without their beloved snacks for a few months. The absence was felt across the country. However, the sweet relief came on July 15th, 2013, when Twinkies returned to American store shelves, delighting fans once again. Even though the recipe may have seen some changes over the years, the nostalgia for the classic taste of 1950s Twinkies remains strong, reminding people of the sweet memories associated with this iconic treat. As the golden era of Twinkies, the delectable return on July 15th, 2013, leaves us savoring nostalgia. Now, what unusual ingredients shaped the iconic Jell-O salads of the 1950s? Jell-O salads were a must-have at every dinner party in America. These unique salads were made with flavored gelatin and mixed with fruits, and sometimes had grated carrots, veggies, or unusual additions like marshmallows, nuts, or pretzels. Imagine a lime-flavored gelatin giving the salad a green hue, nuts or pretzels adding a touch of brown, bits of cottage cheese providing a white element, and a fruit cocktail contributing red and orange. It looked like a traditional salad, but it was set firmly in gelatin. Jell-O salads were a big hit in the 50s, and today they're considered a retro treat. Some variations even included mayonnaise or salad dressing, emphasizing the salad theme. These gelatin creations became a staple at communal gatherings like potlucks in the United States, probably because they were cheap and easy to make. The Dagwood sandwich, named after a character in the Blondie comic strip from the 1950s, is a remarkable creation from that era's kitchens. It's a tall sandwich with many layers, filled with different meats, cheeses, and condiments. The character Dagwood Bumstead in Blondie was often shown making these huge sandwiches in the comic strip, starting in 1936. While the exact ingredients of the Dagwood sandwich from the comic strip are not specified, it typically includes a variety of cold cuts, sliced cheese, and vegetables, all stacked between slices of bread. Interestingly, a small whole fish, likely a sardine, is often part of the mix. The towering sandwich is usually crowned with an olive on a toothpick or wooden skewer, making it a visually striking and unique part of culinary nostalgia from the 1950s.
This was the TV dinner, an atomic-era product that really took off in the mid-1950s.
TV dinners, introduced in the 1950s, were a big deal back then. They were all about convenience and perfectly matched the fascination people had with television. In the U.S., they're also known as prepackaged meals, ready-made meals, or frozen dinners. These are like complete meals in a box meant for one person, and they usually have meat, fish, or pasta as the main course, along with veggies, potatoes, or dessert. The term TV dinner became famous because of a brand created in 1953 by C.A. Swanson, and Sons called it TV brand frozen dinner. The original TV dinner was cooked in an oven using an aluminum tray. Later, in 1986, Campbell Soup Company made a tray that could be used in a microwave. Nowadays, most frozen meals come in trays that can be microwaved and are made of plastic or coated cardboard. They've been a convenient meal option for many people over the years. Chex Mix is a popular snack made with Chex breakfast cereal as the main ingredient. Originally a homemade treat using Chex cereal, it quickly became a favorite at parties due to its special blend of seasonings.
They're not coming? We can't eat the Chex Party Mix? All right, Chex Party Mix. It's so easy and so good.
Many people have their own recipes for Chex Mix, often found on Chex cereal boxes, and it's sometimes called Chex Party Mix. This homemade version has been around for more than 30 years before the commercial one. The mix typically includes a variety of Chex cereals, along with chips, hard breadsticks, pretzels, nuts, or bagel bites. In 2009, 2 new flavors, spicy Szechuan and teriyaki, were introduced exclusively at convenience stores, adding a spicy and savory twist to the traditional Chex Mix. Whether Whether homemade or store-bought, Chex Mix has become a tasty and versatile snack enjoyed by many. As we savor the crunchy goodness of Chex Mix, our taste buds journey through a blend of flavors. Now imagine the delightful experience of dipping into a pot of melted cheese with fondue. Fondue is a tasty Swiss dish that became really popular in the late 1950s and 1960s. It's like a melted cheese and wine mixture served in a special pot over a small stove. People heat it using a candle or a spirit lamp. The pot is called a cacalon, or fondue pot. To eat fondue, you use long forks to dip pieces of bread and sometimes veggies into the melted cheese. The Swiss Cheese Union started promoting fondue as a national dish in the 1930s. It became a hit in North America during the 1960s. Over time, the word fondue got used for other dishes where you dip food into a hot pot. There's chocolate fondue, where you dip fruit or pastries into melted chocolate, and fondue bourguignon, where you cook pieces of meat in hot oil or broth. It's a fun and interactive way to enjoy a meal with friends and family. Hostess Snowballs, a cherished treat, are delicious chocolate cakes filled with cream, covered in marshmallow frosting, and coated with coconut flakes. Hostess once made these delightful goodies, but is now owned by private equity firms Apollo Global Management and Metropolis & Company. The iconic pink snowballs are the most common, but they also come in chocolate, lemon, white, green, blue, and other colors to match holidays or seasons. Sold in convenient packages of 2, you can find them in many U.S. convenience and grocery stores. In the United Kingdom, Tunnocks produces a similar treat called a snowball. Although they share the coconut covering, these cakes are typically brown instead of pink because they have chocolate on the outside. Widely available at supermarkets, these sweet treats offer a tasty alternative for those across the pond.
Who makes these? How did the decision to dye the coconut pink occur? Is there any dessert on the face of the planet that could stimulate this much debate?
As we all indulge in the sweetness of snowballs, have you ever considered the simple joy of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? The peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a classic snack loved by many, especially kids in the 1950s. It's a simple yet delicious sandwich made by spreading peanut butter and fruit preserves, jelly, on bread. You can have it open-faced, folded over, or with 2 slices of bread. To make a basic PB&J, you spread peanut butter on one slice of bread and fruit preserves on another, then sandwich them together. There are different variations, starting from a basic peanut butter or jam sandwich. Jelly is made from fruit juice boiled with a gelling agent, while jam has crushed fruit and fruit pulp heated with water and sugar. Preserves having more water content can make the bread soggy, so some people spread peanut butter on both slices to create a barrier. Even though it's been around for a long time, PB&J remains a timeless and favorite treat for people of all ages. Deviled eggs are a must-have at any party, loved for their simple yet delicious taste. These eggs, also known as stuffed eggs or curried eggs, are made by boiling eggs, peeling them and cutting them in half. The yolks are then mixed with ingredients like mayonnaise and mustard. They are served cold and are popular as a side dish, appetizer, or even a main course during gatherings. The history of deviled eggs goes way back to ancient Rome, where seasoned and boiled eggs were served as a first course. The term devil in relation to highly seasoned food dates back to the 18th century, with the first print reference appearing in 1786. In the 19th century, deviled became associated with spicy or zesty foods, including eggs prepared with mustard and pepper. The popularity of deviled eggs extends across Europe, North America, and Australia, making them a timeless and tasty treat enjoyed around the world. As you relish the history and flavors of deviled eggs, imagine the delightful journey continuing with pimento cheese spread. Pimiento cheese spread is a popular homemade treat often used on sandwiches or with crackers. Originating from the southern United States, it's sometimes called the pâté of the South or the caviar of the South. The main ingredients are sharp cheddar cheese or processed cheese like Velveeta or American cheese, mayonnaise, and pimentos. Pimentos are also known as pimientos. People blend these ingredients into a smooth or chunky paste. This delicious spread can be enjoyed in various ways. You can put it on crackers or celery, scoop it onto corn or tortilla chips, mix it with mashed yolks for deviled eggs, add it to grits, or spread it over hamburgers or hot dogs. Its simple recipe and versatile uses make pimiento cheese spread a go-to choice for those who love tasty snacks and sandwiches.
It's time to go.
During the 1950s, two popular frozen treats on a stick were popsicles and creamsicles. These tasty snacks were a hit during hot summer days, offering a cool and refreshing treat for kids and adults alike. Popsicles came in various fruity flavors like cherry, orange, and grape, while creamsicles added a creamy twist with flavors like orange and vanilla. They were loved for their sweet taste and creamy texture, making them a favorite among many people. Both popsicles and creamsicles were enjoyed by sticking them onto a wooden stick, which made them easy to hold and eat. They quickly became iconic snacks of the era, bringing joy and relief during warm weather. Even today, the nostalgic flavors of these frozen treats continue to be cherished, and many people still have fond memories of enjoying them on hot summer days. As the last traces of popsicle sweetness linger, what other delightful memories lie within the snack-filled time capsule of the 1950s? Animal crackers steal the spotlight, promising a nostalgic journey beyond frozen treats. In the 1950s, one beloved snack that many people wish would make a comeback is animal crackers. These crackers came in small boxes with a string handle, making them not just a tasty treat, but also a playful, portable toy. Shaped like animals found at zoos or circuses like lions, tigers, bears, and elephants, they delighted both kids and adults. The crackers had a light, slightly sweet taste, but variations included chocolate-flavored and frosted versions. Despite their cookie-like flavor, they were made with a layered dough like crackers and marketed as such. Over the years, the number and variety of animals in each box changed, with a total of 53 different animals represented since 1902. The current packaging includes 22 animal-shaped cookies. The nostalgia for these iconic 1950s snacks, with their unique blend of taste and playfulness, remains strong. In the 1950s, Swanson meat pies were a popular snack that people loved. These individual pies were like a quick meal or a satisfying snack. They were especially handy before TV dinners became a thing. One of the favorites was the Swanson beef pot pie. It had a flaky crust that tasted homemade, and inside there were chunks of tender beef and vegetables. It was the ultimate comfort food for many folks back then. What made these pies even better was that they were made without any artificial flavors or colors. You could enjoy a delicious and piping hot meal by popping them in the microwave or oven.
I just put it in the oven, and by and by it was done.
Many people today long for the return of these classic snacks from the 1950s. As the savory aroma of Swanson beef pot pies fades, your taste buds might crave another blast from the past. Let's explore the banana split. One delightful treat from the 1950s that we'd love to make a comeback is the banana split. This classic American dessert was a favorite among diners and became an iconic indulgence. It consists of a peeled banana sliced in half with scoops of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream nestled between the banana halves. The magic doesn't stop there. The banana split is generously drizzled with sauces, typically chocolate, strawberry, and pineapple, a dollop of whipped cream, a sprinkle of nuts, like peanuts or walnuts, and the finishing touch of maraschino cherries complete the ensemble. While the original Strickler's marshmallow sauce is no longer in the mix, modern versions embrace caramel sauce as a non-traditional twist. Reviving this delicious blast from the past would not only satisfy our sweet tooth, but also bring back the nostalgic charm of enjoying a classic banana split. This timeless treat deserves a spot on today's snack menu. One delightful snack from the 1950s that many people want back is egg cream, which is especially popular in New York. It's a classic and unique beverage made with a simple yet delicious combination of milk, carbonated water, seltzer, and chocolate syrup or vanilla. Despite its name, there are no eggs or creams involved in making it. The ideal serving leaves the glass with 2x3 liquid and 1x3 foamy head, creating a distinctive taste experience. The charm of egg cream lies in its exclusivity as a fountain drink. While there have been attempts to bottle it, none have fully succeeded. The refreshing taste and the characteristic foamy head require the ingredients to be mixed just before enjoying. Those who fondly remember the 1950s often crave the return of this iconic snack, savoring its nostalgic flavors. As the fizz of the egg cream transports us to 1950s New York, we're left curious about another iconic treat. How did Rice Krispies treats become a cherished family delight? In the 1950s, one beloved and easy-to-make snack that families enjoyed together was Rice Krispies treats. These tasty bars were a simple delight made by combining crispy rice cereal, marshmallows, and butter or margarine. Parents and kids often had a great time creating these treats in their own kitchens. The process involved melting marshmallows and mixing them with the cereal, resulting in a gooey and crispy texture that brought joy to snack time.
More delicious Rice Krispies. More to love in every bite.
Known by various names like Rice Krispie Treats or Marshmallow Treats, a cherished homemade indulgence. While initially a homemade treat, the popularity of Rice Krispies treats led W.K. Kellogg Company to start selling them in 1995. These timeless snacks encapsulate the nostalgia of the 1950s, representing a simple yet delightful culinary creation that families relish and continue to enjoy today.